welcome back to Family and Values. Please, today's conversation is muscle cramps. Now, I have this a whole lot. Even this morning, I actually suffered it. The moment I woke up, I felt the whole of my muscles being strained. And you see them very stiff and it's painful. So you have to be beating your legs, screaming. When I was growing up, I usually cry, but now, big woman, big girl, we don't cry. We just do, holy. Anyway, yes, muscle cramps affect everyone. And today we want to have conversation to know what is happening when you have muscle cramps, the causes, and how you can go about it. And we have our very own handsome family person to the house. We are talking about pharmacist Judy Silva. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning. Good morning.
Looking all fresh and congratulations
on your union.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I remember the first time I introduced him, I said he was searching. Hey, he said he's not searching. Officially now he is not searching. He's not pregnant. Officially he is married. He is married. And a big shout out to Queen Esther. We love you. We celebrate your union. Welcome to the Sibo. He's our person. He's a nice person, you know. So don't worry. You got a good husband there.
I'm sure
All right, back to our conversation this morning. Muscle cramps. What is muscle cramps and what actually causes muscle cramps?
So, muscle cramps is like some stiffness in the muscles due to some firing in the nerves. So, those things now cause your muscles to kind of be stiff, painful. It's a temporal thing, but yeah, that's just basically it. And sometimes call it muscle pull, but they are different. Yeah. Yes, muscle pull is here. It's the injury that could come from it. Yes.
That is mostly the ones the footballers go.
Yes, and you can stay for a long time, like hamstring, all those kind of injuries. Yeah, those are muscle pull. They are different from the strain.
So how does this electrolyte or dehydration contribute to muscle cramps?
Strictly speaking,
they have a connection with it. And how does it contribute to it?
Yeah, so yes and no. So, like, it could, I always like to term it like a factor that could lead to it, not that it's like a causative thing, because they've tried so many experiments on it, and they realized that those electrolytes, like when they cause people to sweat and all that, it doesn't really cause the cramps. Well, we know that like dehydration can contribute to it, and then loss of all those electrolytes can also contribute. Yes. And whenever you take them, it kind of helps reduce the amount of times you experience muscle spasms.
Because sometimes when I have that muscle cramps, I put water, I will not boil water. Yes, now, you don't know whether it's superstition or not until much later. So put your foot on the bare floor, remove it from the shoes, and put water.
Mm-hmm.
So you put the water, you're still feeling, it's like something is still holding it like that.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes more even painful. Yeah. Now you use warm water.
Yes.
I grow to know that I use warm water later. So what I do is I just put it inside a bowl with warm water. Mm-hmm. Some will even tell you use cold water. Which one is good? Then some will tell you, let your foot be like hanging like this.
Okay.
Don't let it be all straight, as in, I don't know whether it's straight or something. Just make sure your leg is hanging, kind of, so that the blood, so help them. Those are the common things that people say. So which one is good with all these examples I've given you?
Okay, so compress helps. Right, it can help relieve the
compress.
Cold compress.
We have lots of them watching us. So
I'm so sorry.
Come in language.
Okay.
We are grassroots communicators.
Yes, because this affects everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so using hot water to massage or cold water. Like cold water is usually used for like an immediate this thing. Warm water can be used for that. It's just like the cold sprays that the footballers use on the pitch. Immediately you have the injury, you can use that to have quick relief, right? But for the chronic ones, you use the heat balms. Yes. So those could help. But in my opinion, what works is to massage. hitting it. You could hit
When
it like
that pain comes, you're not remember massaging.
You see, it's a mindset. You can actually remember. Like the last time I had that cramping, sometimes it doesn't allow you to stretch out your leg. If you try stretching it, you tear the muscle. So what you just do, just lay down back. Yes. And if there's someone there, tell the person to hit your leg. So you get a quick relief. Immediately you get the relief. So, but if you try stretching it, you can pull a muscle because your muscle is misfiring at that point. So don't try to strain it in any way. Just get into, maybe if you're trying to stretch out, it's not coming, just get back into that position it was and then massage it. You release it. The foot, same thing. You can also do that to the foot. You can use the chop.
So I should do that first before using the warm water?
By the time you do that, you don't need the warm water. It's going to relieve you immediately.
What I also do sometimes is I try not to wear shoes that will be too tight.
Okay.
I don't know how that helps or anything to eye.
So,
what does that have to do with it? Because we have been practical this morning. All this will I'm not in for it. I want us to really deal with
because it's affecting everyone, even me this morning.
Yeah.
What do we do?
The shoes can help. The shoes can help. Fitted.
One.
Yes, it's just like the compression socks. So they help. Even what's the name? Isn't kinesio-taping? The ones that sports people use. You see this? You think it's design tapes, you know, it's to help them with their muscle cramping. So those things help a lot to reduce muscle cramping. Yes. So if you are hard, you could keep things in place for you. It could work like a compression socks and just holds down on that particular place, so it doesn't affect you as much. So it's sometimes it's not. It depends on how the shoe even holds your leg. Because sometimes if the shoe holds your leg, the inner under part of your leg goes up.
6 inches high.
Something like that. It's possible. Yes, because that also affects the calf.
Yeah, that's better you go on flat, Abby.
You could go on your heels, but not for long, right? Yeah. So not for long.
Now, why is it that muscle pull occurs early hours of the morning? I experience, and it starts from here. I would literally see my muscles dividing, and you will see at that point I can't move, I can't do, and I'm screaming because the pain is so much. Are there drugs maybe that trigger these things that we don't know? Maybe we take drugs, or is there a drug one can take that would give quick relief? Because sometimes with this stretching you're saying, I try stretching and it's like I'm screaming back, my leg. You wake up and you feel, and then
really hot,
and you see your toes. It's like your toes are getting.
That's what I'm saying. Fitted shoes, it's not helping . Because when your foot has come together and it's refusing to let go, it will squeeze like this. And you want to hold it back, it will still be going back.
Now you are talking about massaging. When they are massaging, that pain becomes, it's like and you start shouting, leave, don't massage it again. Because the more they are hitting it, it's like he's pulling. And then after a while, you leave. Before you know it, it starts again, and you're like wondering what is in that process, what is actually happening in that process. And if it's beyond that, is there a medication that one can take to stop it? Or is there something somebody is doing unknowingly that is triggering those things?
Okay. So, this ones are plenty. I'll start addressing one by one.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have like the muscles, they have to be in the right order. They have chemical reactions that happen in the body that cause the muscles to move. Those chemicals, the reactions involve magnesium, calcium, your sodium, right? And these are skeletal muscles we are talking about. So your skeletal muscles are all the muscles you can see like this. Yes, around your skin side. So you can move by yourself. Those are your skeletal muscles. So those ones, they require some electrolytes. So this magnesium, the calcium, the potassium, right? So if you get dehydrated, that's the issue with dehydration. If you get dehydrated, probably from maybe overstooling, frequent urination, over sweating, then you lose most of these electrolytes. It now causes an issue with what the muscles need for their regular activity. Yes. So when you are dehydrated, that's what's causing it. So if you get like ORS, oral resuscitation salt, all those ones that you pour in water, they'll tell you to put in 1 liter of water. Everybody know that one. Yes. So if you get those kind of things and take them, they have sports electrolytes too. So especially for athletes, people that do a lot of exercise. Yes. So you get that. And then it helps with the whole process, right? So sometimes nerves could actually cause muscle pulls. Muscle cramps. Nerves could cause them. And whenever that kind of thing happens, like, because you mentioned something about drugs. Some drugs, like people that are taking metformin, yes, you can have a vitamin B deficiency. So you need to supplement that vitamin back so that in case it's the nerve signals to the muscles that are causing the issue, it is taken care of. Yes.
It is
because sometimes you have to wonder, that being at that particular point in time. Let me give you a gist. I love to be realistic about my life. Is my life. It's nobody's life. I know many people are looking out for me, looking up to me, believing in me. But I tell you, this particular day, I was coming from church. I need to remove my shoes. Because there's this acupuncture kind of slippers I have at home that also work. They said it's good, it helps, blah, 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 blah. So I think I've not worn it for like a week. So I just remember that this thing was becoming unbearable. And I was on the road. I have to remove my shoes. And I have to start walking. Afterwards, some people wear their garments to church and they don't use slippers. So there was also a documentary I saw some time ago that a man is a medical doctor in one of those African countries. And he said it's good to actually walk barefooted to feel the nerves in the foot, blah, blah, blah. So I just removed my shoes and I was walking. You are laughing.
You relax.
I was just walking on the road. It's my shoes, it's my foot. I mean,
Yes.
the video. So
the story of muscle cramps.
Muscle cramps
can be that painful.
Taking me.
It's really taking me.
I was coming from church, all dressed up, and I just need to. Because, my peace of mind, okay, what if I have choking? And they said, you have to remove that necklace you are wearing. Would you remove it? I removed my shoe.
I felt it this morning. I was screaming. I'm like, I'm going to have this conversation on the show and I'm feeling this. What an experience this morning. All right, let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. We are still discussing muscle cramps. Even as we are speaking, somebody is suffering from muscle cramps somewhere seated. Listen to me. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're discussing muscle cramps this morning here on Family and Values Healthy Thursday, and we want to be very practical because trust me, muscle cramp is what happens to literally everybody, even to children. I've witnessed it in an 8-year-old boy, and it wasn't funny. I don't know for what reason. They are supposed to be hyperactive, but I don't know why they are having muscle cramp. And we still have pharmacists just giving us some practical explanation into what happens when you have muscle cramp.
All right. So other things that could cause the muscle cramps, like I said, dehydration. Well, dehydration now doesn't mean that you don't drink excessive water, because it will have the reverse effect. Yes.
Excessive water.
So the reverse effect is you get water intoxication, and then your body becomes, the salts that your body needs become diluted in the body. Wow. So yes, you don't have enough salt. The same thing that happens in dehydration. Not enough salt to help with the muscle movement. Then try to keep warm as much as possible, because
keep warm.
Yes. Cold can stiffen things. Heat expands things. So to allow for more movement, a warm environment is better.
What of when you take excessive block?
Okay, I knew somebody was going there.
Is there because now you take too much block, anything you choke. break, you break block as if you're chewing biscuits.
Why
Can
you
that be a cost to cramps sometimes?
I won't comment on that because we've not done that yet. But I sense there's somebody in this room.
What's that?
Do the research. I am going to do that research, and I'll bring a doctor to come and talk about that.
But now muscle flu doesn't vary in age, or it cuts across any age, or is there a high factor of okay, people with certain age would experience it more, or people younger or middle, depending?
Rather than age, I'll say it's more of like an activity thing.
Oh, activity.
Yes. So athletes will probably experience it more if they don't take care of their dieting and their regimen, their exercise regimen. Because if you overstress, if you over-exercise, you most likely come down with muscle pulls. Yes.
Over-exercise causes muscle cramps also.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the reliefs that one will need? Like I gave you plenty when you started.
Okay.
So what are those things one need to do to relieve cramps, muscle cramps, and they occur?
Okay, so we have if it's drugs, you have painkillers to manage the pain that comes with it. We have some muscle relaxing drugs. I won't be calling names of drugs.
Yes.
So you go and meet professionals. Yes. So there are also like a compression socks. Natural.
What are all these bands that people used to?
Apply? Yes.
This band you wear on your knees.
Yes, exactly.
They said don't sleep with it.
Okay.
How true is that?
Okay.
Like that.
So compression socks help. Like I said, the kinesotaping, like I said, works too. It helps. There's this pain release. I'm not marketing for anybody, but Salon Pass is an example. Salon Pass is like a pain relief patch. So you can go for pain relief patches too. They help also with pains. Yes. So please, I'm not marketing for them.
All right, let's hold on there. We are not marketing for anyone. Let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Now we're talking about remedies. Lori was talking about reliefs that one, and you were trying to give us some of it.
Yes. So
natural remedies that one can take, maybe drink that could quickly. We don't have painkillers at home, but maybe just like she was talking about warm water.
Yes.
I've heard somebody say if you take honey, I don't know how true it is. Somebody said if you rub honey where you have muscle cramps, that it could. I said I don't know because once I've not heard from the medical team, I cannot say so. But are they home remedies that one could reach out?
Yes, there's a remedy I know of. It's salt. So you could just sprinkle, please, a pinch of salt in water. I know say you should carry salt and pour inside.
Cold water or not normal water?
Normal. Like just get water. It's not in the fridge. Could be in the fridge. Because I believe and I know that your body will regulate cold drinks that you're taking to regulate it. I don't know about ice block. Please. Yes. I'll be throwing passes. It's okay. It's allowed. So yes, just a pinch of salt. But that honey thing, I don't know about honey being used for that relief. What I know honey is used for is for injuries. Honey relieves, like it helps your injuries heal well. Yes, exactly. So if you go to the hospital sometimes, you notice they dip the gauze in something brown. That brown thing is probably honey. Yeah, it's probably honey.
Okay, so you said exercise. To what extent do we understand the excessiveness of exercise to avoid muscle cramps?
Okay.
What are those things you feel like, I am okay? Is it when you start panting, your heart is beating so fast and you're so exhausted, that's when you know, I am done for today. Don't let me overdo it. Or what? What are those things you need to put into notice to know that you are not real?
Both. So that's why the best solution to combating that is getting a personal trainer. So they could work with you and then they will tell you, okay, this is what I can do for your body weight, for your, like, this is the exercise, this is your limit. Get a physiotherapist, those, especially those like specializing in sports. They'll help you with that. So they'll tell you, okay, this, but you know, the way Nigeria is now, so you cannot be doing some kind of things because of financial implications and all that. But the best thing to do is to get a personal trainer. They help you. Don't take
personal trainers.
Yes, don't take more than your weight most of the time, especially when you don't have somebody professional around. Yes.
Now, what are those simple stretches that we can do for someone like me that usually come down with muscle cramps, especially early hours when you're trying to do it behind it? I know there are people out there that have suffered what muscle cramps early hours of the morning. So he wants to take us back on simple stretches you could do when you wake up and you have muscle cramps.
Okay. Please, before you suffer muscle cramps, do them so that you don't suffer muscle cramps. So what you can do, how do I do this thing?
Can you stand? Yeah.
Jeez. So you have your cows as the yam behind your leg.
Okay.
Yes. So what you can do is one foot in front, and then the other one in the back.
Okay.
And lean forward. If there's a wall, you could hold the wall. So that you stretch. You feel it in your legs. You need to start. Your feet must be on the ground, pointing like completely on the ground. Not that you stand on your feet at the back. No. So they'll be pointing straight and then you just lean forward. You feel it on this, and you switch the legs, and then you continue.
And then you lean forward.
Yes. For 30 seconds, 30 seconds is okay. You just do that 30 seconds here, 30 seconds here. Don't overstrain. You can do it later in the afternoon and do it in the evening. Exactly. Before you go to bed. Thank you very much.
All right.
Yes. So that's just for the cows.
Okay.
And sometimes it reaches this place.
Yes.
The one for the front.
Okay.
The front of your thighs. So it's really lying down. You just hold, if you can hold this place, hold it. If you can hold here, you hold it. And then it helps you, 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Hey. So it stretches this place for you. Then for those that watch Korean films, you see people doing this.
Yeah.
Just stretch like that. You can hold this down. Hold it down. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Yeah. To stretch out your muscles. Don't leave the rest.
Thank you so much for that. I love that. So please play it and learn that.
Sorry,
one more. Yeah.
For the back, this back here, you just put your feet, the heel, this under part, you put it straight on the floor.
Okay.
You allow here to relax. This front side. Relax it. Don't try to leave it up like this. Yes. Seated. Yes. Stretched out. Yes. Then your back. You don't slouch bending it like this. You leave it straight. Just the waist here. Just moves. It's that waist thing that you said that reminded me. You just move forward like this. With the legs stretched. You experience the muscle stretching. Yeah. It's stretching. So you feel it here. You feel it here. So let me stand up and show you. This is where you're feeling it. Your thigh, the back, and your yam leg.
Okay.
The cows. Yeah. So you feel them there. So they help you stretch. So you do those two for 30 seconds.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Now I've learned something. Thank you. So this is what we talk about health. It's practical here. Come on. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's not easy.
If you have had the experience of having a muscle cramps, you don't want to miss this. So please try, go back, watch this, send it to your loved ones. At least start with this one. so that you will not continue to have the same muscle cramp experience episode from time to time. It's a good way to start. It's a good way to try and cut it off and stop it. And it's a good way also to stay healthy.